How's it going, everybody? We're going back to the mid-1990s for this one with a band we have never done before on the channel. We're going to do Spacehog and their hit In the Meantime, and I absolutely love this song. I haven't heard it for quite some time, but it's a very cool song, and I'm glad that we get to review this one today. Before we get going, though, if you could all like the video and subscribe to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it. It really does help me a ton, and I thank you in advance for helping me with that. Okay, let's get right into it. In the Meantime by Spacehog, and this is the official music video, and this should be fun. I don't know if I've actually ever seen this video, so this should be cool. I love this song. It's so great. Now, I love that buzzy sounding guitar. The keyboards in this have a real spacey kind of feel, which is kind of cool because it kind of goes along with their name, Spacehog. But there's just something about the chorus. It's so very catchy. And is it just me, or does anybody else kind of hear in the chorus section and also in that bridge section that they just did, that he's trying to kind of like channel his inner David Bowie from maybe back in the early 1970s. To me, it always kind of sounded like he did, but he pulls it off really well, and I really do like this song a lot. It is very cool. This hit the charts, especially on the rock and the alt rock charts, very well. It hit #1 in both the UK and in the United States for on the rock charts, and it hit #1 on the Canadian alt rock charts. So it did very well for them. And I don't know what happened to this band. Does anybody ever know what happened? This is the only song that I know by them, and I heard it, I loved it, and then they just kind of disappeared, and I never knew what happened to them. So if anybody has any information on them, put it down in the comments. All right, let's rewind this a little bit. was cool. I've actually never heard the ending of that particular song that had the piano. I guess they always cut it off on the radio before it got to that particular part of the song, or maybe that was just for the album version of the song. I'm not too sure, but that was actually kind of cool. I really liked that. It was full of energy. It was like kind of high octane. The mid 1990s were really great for some alternative rock music, and they did a fantastic job. And I actually wish they would have done more stuff, or at least maybe I'm just not familiar with the stuff that they did do, because that song was really cool and I really did enjoy it. If you'd like to hear more of Spacehog, if you know more of their stuff, please put it down in the comments. I'd be more than happy to check out some of their other stuff. I can learn more from you guys if you can tell me, because this is the only song that I know by them. And if you'd like to hear other bands that are similar to this, put them down in the comments as well, and I'll do my very best to get to as many of them as I possibly can. And if you're interested in checking out any of my other videos that I have done in the past, just look up here at the end of this video. A couple will pop up, and there might be reviews of or reactions to various songs that I've done, and you may want to check them out. Okay, everybody, I think that wraps it up. So everybody have a joyful day, and I will see you all again next time. Bye-bye.